Alright guys, Brandon and Sam are here because they're always good friends. They're pushing me to go ahead and do the auxiliary cooler. That's why we are actually dropping the coolant. One of the things that we need to do for the auxiliary cooler. So on this one, as you guys can see, we gotta drop the coolant. This side is the side that houses the engine auxiliary cooler, and on the passenger side is for the turbo. So this one's already drained. I kind of just removed this. You guys can see everything's already been kind of dropped over here. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for this side to stop leaking, or I could just maybe tilt this up and then maybe it'll stop. There we go. I'll get the new, oh, see the thing is that there's still coolant coming down, so I'd rather just kind of let it pour. Yep, get all fresh coolant up in there. So once that's done, there's a 230 that holds the auxiliary in place. I already went ahead and removed the bolt that holds it in place. It's right here. So this actually is holding the radiator right here. So once you do that, you're just able to swing this back this way. Now one thing that you guys can do to help you guys make this process a lot easier is just grab this whole thing right here and then just pull it towards you. There's two clips right here that just kind of hold on to it, as you guys can see. So we're not snapping anything, these are just push clips. Once we do that, it'll allow me to bring the radiator forward, as you guys can see, and then just slide it from the hinges, and then we have one auxiliary cooler out. Drain the coolant. We'll set it over here. That's one. Let's do the other one. It's easy, huh?
That's not bad, dude. That's not bad.
Now we go to the other side. Same thing on this side. You guys have the bolt that holds this in place. Pull this back, and then just bring this towards you at an angle, and then just lift up. As at the bottom, you guys have some grommets that line it up in place. So you guys can see right now, those are the grommets.
Just like that.
Go ahead and just like that. And we put the auxiliary coolers here. This is a perfect time if you guys want to clean anything up in here on the wheel well, suspension components. This is the time for you guys to get everything that you guys want to. Let me go ahead and clean up a bit, and then I'll also get the auxiliary coolers from CSF. Alright guys, these are the CSF auxiliary radiators that we're going to be installing. As you guys can see, these are still brand new. I got these from Alan at CSF at their CSF meet, and that was maybe 7-8 months ago. So as you guys can tell, I have been busy. No excuses though, guys. This should have been on the car. I should have told you guys what these auxiliary coolers are, or what they do, or what they will do for you. Now, I went ahead and got everything cleaned out. I have the old auxiliary coolers right here. I'm gonna go ahead and I went ahead and gave this whole section a nice little wipe down. Now let's get to the unboxing of these. We're just tearing this box up right off the package. Check this thing out. I don't actually think we're going to be utilizing the outer plastic out there, because these actually come with the mounting points already here, and the pegs too that line up with the grommet. So let me go ahead and open this up for you guys. Comes in a very nice black finish. Check this out. Feels like a PlayStation. All right, guys. So again, this is so easy. It mounts so much better than the one from factory. Let's do a quick side-by-side comparison before I go ahead and put these together. Now, I just line these up like that, side by side. Wow, that's a big improvement, you guys. Now the whole diameter of the radiator is actually the same thickness as the plastic casing that this aluminum one comes in. So a lot more improvements with this new auxiliary kit. This is gonna be the side that faces the fender liner, and this is the side that's gonna be showing right through this mesh right here. So you guys will have your auxiliary radiators protected. And again, the beautiful part about this is that all we do is we're gonna go ahead and set this on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and slide these pegs on there from the bottom. We'll go ahead and do it this way and then bring it up. All right guys, so there it is. Check it out. That's one of them in. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the little screw that holds it in place. Right here, other 235. Go ahead and secure this first. There you go. Now, for the passenger side, the radiator just went ahead and fell into place very nicely. For the driver's side, I believe we're gonna have to do what the instructions are telling us, and that is to go ahead and switch the plugs from one side to the other. And then these are the torque specs. So we can definitely go ahead and swap out the nozzles. And I'll show you guys right now what that actually is referring to. So on this side, for the driver's side, we're gonna have to switch up the nozzles. Put both of these nozzles onto the right side, and then the ones on the left side, we're gonna have to plug them in to the left side, vice versa. We're gonna have to switch them around. So let me go ahead and get that process started, and then I will show you guys what that looks like.
Let me see the filter in the front. Oh, dude, that thing's tough.
Yeah, the protector that comes with it, it's gonna sit so much nicer. So now that these plugs already been switched over to the correct side, go ahead and torque them really quick, make sure they're good. And the thing about the torque is that it's just barely a foot-pound, so I don't have a small enough torque wrench, but honestly, you guys, I think that was just good. It felt really snug. We're only gonna be able to tell if we see a leak, so let's hope that there's no leaks on this, guys. But I think I'm ready to just go ahead and install it. So again, on this side, I'm just gonna go ahead and slide it down, get these two to line up onto the peg, and then I'll just go ahead and bring it down a little bit and then push it back. Line up my holes back here. Bring down the auxiliary just a little bit, and then I'm able to line up the hole back there. With my hole lined up, I'll start the bolt hand thread. I'll start threading it by hand, and then we put our auxiliary coolers on. Our lines. This one. And the other one. And I'm going to close up the clip. It's going to be a lot easier if the clip is undone. feed it straight. That's it. There's a lot. Make sure it's not going anywhere. And that's it. So now I grab my T30 and I lock it in place. Get my towel, clean up the excess coolant. Grab my T30. Wipe down. Now before we put the fender liner and everything back on, we're gonna go ahead and check to make sure that we have no leaks. Now on this side, this is the only side that we had to modify. The other side was perfect, so we won't do anything with that, but now we just need Brando to get here with the coolant. I'm gonna go ahead and tidy up everything else as far as the pork chops. I had everything loose for the lid, but it worked out because I had all this extra clearance for the auxiliary radiator. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, just tighten up the bolt, and that should be it. I had to cut in this section right here to show you guys why I actually made the upgrade from auxiliary coolers. As you guys know, there are two auxiliary coolers, one on the driver's side that supports the radiator, that supports the engine, and then on the passenger side there's another auxiliary cooler that supports the heat exchanger, that's for the turbo. These cars do get very hot, especially in hot weather, or if you guys modify the engine. So this is why you guys need to upgrade some of these components. Now the main reason why over time you guys might want to think about switching out the auxiliary coolers is because as time goes by, and you guys can see that you guys will be able to see the air or the other side of the radiator through these fins. There's a section where you guys can see the fins have been hit by all kinds of debris, and you guys are no longer able to see the paint of the car. What happens there is that all this prevents this section of the cooler to not cool the coolant as efficiently as it can as the other sections. So again, I'm losing on performance at this point, because if my coolant cannot get cool fast enough because of this section, then over time I'm gonna be suffering from heat soak. So again, another reason why I wanted to go ahead and switch this out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys right now how it looks on the car. This is the section that I was talking to you guys about. This is the driver's side auxiliary cooler, and as you guys can see through this mesh, you guys will see the auxiliary cooler with the new mesh. Now CSF went ahead and designed this to give you guys the best performance, and to also give you guys a better product. Now with that said, you guys will need to go ahead and refill your system with BMW coolant. Make sure that you guys get the right coolant. This BMW F80 uses the blue coolant, so you guys got to go ahead and get a gallon of the coolant and then get a gallon of distilled water and do your 50-50 mix. In order for me to do both auxiliary coolers, I had to get 2 bottles of antifreeze and 2 bottles of distilled water, and then I did a water, then I mixed them all in a separate bottle. So again, that's gonna go ahead and help you guys refill the system. Once you guys get through all that, you guys will enjoy the added benefits of having the brand new auxiliary coolers, as you guys will see on the drive later on in the video. So stay tuned for that, you guys. Enjoy the video. So check it out. That's what it's gonna look like once you guys have all the everything hooked up, radiator in place. I got my pork chop already set up on this side. I got the underglow already on too, just checking everything out. As you guys can see, I made a slight modification to the CS, to the M performance lip, to kind of prevent it from seeing the LEDs. And this is what it looks like once everything's already put together. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the driver's side. Alright guys, so it's the following day from the as you guys can see, we are no longer at the house. We're at the garage. We're on the road right now. We're on the 405 freeway, and we're gonna go ahead and test the new auxiliary radiators from CSF. We're gonna go ahead and do this test. Not just a little quick 10-minute drive. We're actually gonna do a drive to Las Vegas. Alright guys, so we have traveled a pretty good distance right now. Right now it is 7:10 and the temperatures are holding really nice and steady, you guys. That's really reassuring. Still making good time right now and covering a good amount of distance as well. So this is a lot of fun. So stay tuned. We definitely have a lot more hotter temperatures possibly to get to. I think Las Vegas 118. So let's go see what temperatures we encounter by the time we get to Las Vegas. But again, everything holding really steady and really good. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and stop by for some gas. Not at Chevron, but at Shell. Just that sunset was like really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump some gas right now, and then we're gonna go ahead and continue our road to Las Vegas. Get a pit stop in here. Check out the temperatures. Right now it is 97 degrees. It is 8:12 right now. Check out the beautiful sunset. We're gonna go ahead and continue the drive. We already passed Barstow. Our next stop is Baker, so we still got some, as you guys can see right there, it's actually Guillermo, and then Las Vegas 151. So guys, we're getting closer. It's pretty fun. Again, temperatures remain really steady, holding amazing. Right now I'm on 4th gear, as you guys can see, so definitely the car is performing the way it should be, and like I said, definitely we're doing a really good job with these auxiliary coolers. Alright guys, so we are approaching Baker. As you guys can see, that right there is where the largest thermometer is, and it is 106 degrees right now. Temperatures, as you guys can see, are holding amazing. We just had to break through a little bit of traffic right now, but it's been amazing, you guys. It is 8:52. Again, just after a quick little fill up and just some traffic, I think we're making great time. Again, 106 degrees. It's a hot one, you guys. But once again, this is actually the best way to actually test out performance parts. There's no sense for me to just drive around the neighborhood and call it, oh, alright guys, that test was successful. This is the best way to actually put these components out to work. And as you guys saw, for the diameter, the size, everything, it's gonna hold more liquid inside, so it's gonna allow for everything to cool down even better. And the best part is that all those fins are nicely protected with the mesh, So as we continue to cruise down, you guys are noticing that, I mean, these temperatures are holding really, really smooth. So again, guys, stay tuned. We are definitely enjoying the drive. This is a Monday. Who does this kind of crazy thing? Again, this is just supposed to be a test drive. Turned out to be a road trip. Guys, this is about to hit Death Valley again. At least it dropped a little bit, but as you guys saw, it was hitting 106 degrees. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and put the phone down. And then we're going to go ahead and continue with this road trip. We are just a little bit more than halfway there, so guys, you guys are going to see the Vegas lights pretty soon. We're going to hit the Nevada-California border. And guys, it is so hot that the audio went ahead and shut off. But the temperatures, as you guys can see, are holding very nice and cool. Temperature still 94 degrees. We have the AC going. Clear roads ahead. So let's see when the audio comes back. And again, these temperatures are holding really nice. So there it is. Alright guys, I'll pick it up in a little bit. So the Mirage is going to be closing in the next 2 days, and they have a real cool attraction. And you know, once I get there, I'll show you what that attraction is. If you guys know Las Vegas, and if you guys are familiar, you guys know what I'm talking about. But if you guys don't know, this is going to be a really good surprise for you guys. Again, it's been a really great drive. We're just going to go ahead and have dinner, take care of some business out here, and then we're going to go ahead and head back to LA. But more than anything, this drive was, like I said, just to go ahead and check out the temperatures of the car, and business just kind of happened to fall on the same day. So honestly, guys, that was a winner for me. So let's go ahead and enjoy the city, check out the beautiful Las Vegas, you guys. And we're actually just getting to the beginning of the strip. Again, it is 99 degrees. If we go back to our temperatures right now, we are still holding very nicely steady. We had an amazing, almost 4-hour drive, I would say, in total, just to be on the safe side. We did stop by to fill up once, and we did encounter a lot of traffic for a Monday, but nevertheless, we made it in great time. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and turn left to Las Vegas Boulevard from Flamingo. But as you guys can see from the whole scenery right now, from just panning around, you guys are able to see the whole atmosphere once again. It is happening out here in Las Vegas. It is a beautiful hot summer day, so do come prepared. Alright guys, so this is the last time that we're going to be coming in to the Mirage. Again, it's going to be closing in the next 2 days. So we figured we'd come out here and then just give it one last walk, check it out, try our luck, and then see what we can find. So again guys, I hope that you guys enjoy the vlog. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet, and comment down below. Check out the waterfall with the hotel name right there. Can't believe all this is going to be demolished in the next few weeks, and it's going to be very interesting to see what they actually build on top of it. Not so sure what they actually have planned for it. Guys, stay tuned. This is going to be a lot of fun. Well, usually these projects take about 5 years just because they're really big properties. But who knows, it might be quicker. The way they build stuff nowadays, this could be up in the next 2 years, 3 years. We'll see. Slot machines are already off, as you guys can see. It's kind of sad seeing the way everything is getting shut down. I mean, we've been walking around the whole hotel, the whole casino floor, and all we see is like slot machines turned off. So again, it's very sad to see it shut down, but it'll be very interesting to see what comes in place to replace this beautiful old casino. As after a nice gambling session, let's go ahead and have some snacks one last time. Again, we can go anywhere else out here while we're at the strip, but you know what, while we're here, let's make it memorable. And guys, this looks incredible. It's gonna be sad to see it go. As you guys can see, this is a big scoreboard where everyone would just kind of come out here and watch every single sport at the same time and be able to make their wages or their bets right over there. Honestly, it is pretty awesome to see the floor empty like this, but it's also pretty sad at the same time just to be able to see this, and you know, just to be out here just to say one final goodbye. I gotta say, this trip, this last minute trip, honestly, is really special. Not only because we were gonna go ahead and do a test, we were gonna go ahead and try out a new modification that we did on the M4, but we came to see a piece of history for one last time. Alright guys, so we got to the hotel lobby, and this is one of those moments that if you were out at the Mirage, you guys will remember what this experience was like. You had your mobile check-in, you had your concierge, and then you had every other desk that was available for you guys to just kind of come in, check in, and enjoy quite the experience that the Mirage was able to bring for you guys. So again, this is very special to just be able to see the last day or two that this will be standing. Everything will be out for auction. Again, it's sad to see this whole place leave. Most of the employees will honestly just go on to other locations, but hopefully they are going to stay within the MGM family and they'll get absorbed into other casinos. But man, to be here one last time, it's so special. So again, guys, thank you for watching this vlog. Doors are closed. This is the last time that I will see this entrance right here, you guys. What a memorable experience to be out here. And as you guys can see, they're still putting the dedication to make sure that this place looks as beautiful as it can be. That's gonna go ahead and do it for the trip. Like I said, Vegas was just a test run. It was to come out and see how the auxiliary coolers, how they actually performed, and to actually make sure that I did a good job, which I actually did. So the performance is there, guys. If you guys have not upgraded, if you guys have had your car for a couple years now, it is definitely time to upgrade to the CSF auxiliary coolers. There's a lot of performance gains on it and also aesthetics. So again, if you guys are looking to invest and look into a new modification, this is one of the modifications that I highly endorse and would like to see on more cars that it can give you. So again, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed the Vegas trip. I'm gonna go ahead and head back home. It is 2:07. I hope that I can be home by like 5:30 in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and stop by and get some gas, and then again, it's gonna be a really good drive. Everything's been really good, really enjoyable, and I'm really happy to share with you guys this whole experience. So stay tuned. We got plenty of mods, plenty of vlogs on the way. We got more content. We got plenty of events coming up too. We got a San Francisco trip coming up in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. We got Beamer Invasion in the next few weeks, so we got a lot of modifications for both vehicles. And SEMA is coming up in the next few months, so we are gonna come back to Vegas. But I'm gonna come back before then though. I definitely love the city. Again, guys, hit the like button, smash